I've heard good things. Fingers crossed that they fix the performance issues on PC. Hello,
Sorry
one
about
and
that.
all.
That was me messing up things. I pressed the wrong button.
And welcome to the Stormy Dragon Tavern.
Hang on. Why
Oh.
do I have sounds? Okay, go. Go.
Hello,
Okay.
and
I
welcome.
fixed everything. Jesus Christ.
Were we not okay before?
No. My computer was making extra noises, which the stream would have been picking up, so there would have been an echo for the stream. I'm so sorry. All
So,
the technical issues. God damn.
We were previously audible, but now we are extra audible.
Yep.
Okay, hello, Stormy Dragon Tavern. Tis the Glove Molotov crew playing with the Stars Without Number system. Oh boy, we have some things to cover with this delightful game. Ash is currently cooking, but through the magic of wireless speakers, is joining us all the same from a room away in the kitchen. And Nick is hoping to be able to join us, but has had a very tiring day, and we of course are not going to hold it against him, as you know, life can suck sometimes. Speaking of which, I will need to address the element in the room, which is that we are about to continue a role-playing game story that, as of this week, it now has some rather unfortunate implications in real life. We have a small, culturally Slavic planet being accosted by a very militant and oppressive planetary neighbor, and that's now extremely pertinent to the current conflict going on between Russia and Ukraine. We are, of course, fully on the side of Ukraine because, of course, we are. Goddamn Putin. But we are going to be potentially touching on some potentially sensitive and similar themes to the current ongoing conflict. If you are not interested in engaging in that kind of storytelling this evening, if news of the war has been hitting close to home, that is entirely understandable. But we are going to play out the game in our as appropriate, realistic, and sensible light as we can. I hope everybody watching along at home understands.
Yes, keeping in mind that everything we are doing here is entirely fiction, so...
Yes. It's just somewhat similar to real-life events.
I love your hair, Ash.
Thank you.
Oh, baby. Now, with that comment made, we can begin. When last we saw the party, they had rejoined as a group after dealing with a variety of individual tasks. And when they gathered, it was at the behest of Dimitri's sister, Dima Demidov. She showed the party her lab, was going, ooh, have a look at all the toys. But don't scan them, they're proprietary. To which Charles immediately scanned them.
I like how she went over.
I did nothing of the sort.
Scanned everything.
Mm-hmm. And it turns out she had certain ulterior motives with the invitation of the entire party, as she basically said, "Hey, idiots, are you going to help us stop Yakootah or not?" And you guys were all like, "I don't know, maybe. What's on offer?" And she was all like, we'll make your ship cool and it can be the flagship. And you went, okay, for what in exchange? And she went, I can't answer that. And then you went and had a chat with the council. And during that council, it was noticed by some just how important it was that this war end on the council, and some rather extreme measures were being put forward, including the possibility of pressing the button.
I got claws on my thighs.
The Harbonans are not especially interested in forcing the ancient alien spacecraft inside Yakootah to enter real space, and were convinced that the mere threat of it would be enough to bring the Yakootans to the tables for talks. But then someone asked, are you prepared to press the button? To which they very awkwardly dodged the question. The party, feeling quite concerned about the place in which the council was approaching this, left. Not having really given them any concrete answer, and hoping very much to deliberate themselves, the council adjourned to consider the information the party had suggested, which was heavily, hey, try and enter peace talks without your hand on the button first, you goddamn idiots.
Almost legit.
Mm-hmm. And so the party left the council chambers and are now on their way back to the Milan via the hangar area zone place. So just for the sake of convenience, I'm gonna jump us over to this map because why not?
Oh,
Big,
hang on.
pretty.
Guys, do the thing, and the cat's demanding my attention.
Kitty, stop. So,
She's brushing herself.
I'm
It's okay.
sorry.
Oh, where are we currently?
you are making your way through hallways and
Oh,
you are traveling towards the hangar to get on your cargo lighter and fly back to the Milan.
incorrect. Well, yes, correct. You continue. Sorry.
The glove Molotov is also parked here, and Tazi, Dr. Lucy, and Baby James are also present on the planet.
I do believe Catalina went to stop off at her family's first. And Lockie was escorting her because he wanted to have a couple of words.
Okay, so if you like, we can follow that thread first. So while the rest of the party present are going to the launch pad, Catalina and Lockie veer off to go to the Sokolov house. So what do you say to each other on the way?
So, you want to tell me what happened out there?
What do you mean?
And cut you off straight away as soon as you start talking. Going out by yourself, out to a known hostile area. Don't even bother telling any of us.
That's not true. I tell Tazi. She come with me, sort of. I make sure she stays safe distance away. I needed someone to fly the ship.
He's just gonna stop dead for a moment. So, not only do you go out there, but you take her with you, and you don't think to tell us, or to bring us along, or some form of security.
Look, you're all absolute chaos. It was delicate situation. I was there to make contact to... I went to see my mother. Okay, the Zazar are not exactly super friendly, and the wrong action and wrong words could have led to... I don't know, bad things. I just... didn't want to risk it. Better
At the
only
mention of your
one
mother,
of
he
us-
calms down a little bit.
Better only one of us not come out of this a worst case scenario, okay? Tazi was safe. She was well away from conflict and told to come back and tell you guys if I didn't come back. Quick day trip there and back. I didn't want to put you guys at risk.
You're a bloody drongo.
I don't understand what this means.
You're stupid.
This one I understand.
Next time you let us know. At least keep us on comms in case something goes wrong. At least we can, you know,
There
Get
was
over
no
there.
comms over there. It's out of comms range.
yeah, but we could have known that you were there at least. And if you took too long getting back, we'd know to come over.
Is
Like, I understand you wanting your privacy, but like,
well, probably.
Well, I assume that's all settled then.
You're not there, Jen, unfortunately.
Oh.
Sorry. So
Where,
these
where,
two-
where is everyone? I thought we all just came out of the office, that meeting.
We
so
did.
these
My
two,
bad, I didn't mean to interject then.
all good. These two intentionally split off. Catalina is going to see her father and sister, and Lockie was tagging along to have this conversation with her.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No,
all
you're
good.
good.
And I wasn't going to shut it down despite what that line sounded like.
All good.
just do me a favor. Next time, at least let someone know. I could have given you the Argus web in case things went bad. We could record what was going on.
That might
Yeah.
have been smart. Look, it's not good over there. The Zaz are under constant attack. And I
Alright,
barely
so
got,
when are we going to blow up the ship, dudes?
I barely even got like 30 minutes to spend with my mother. Before explosions
So-
happened.
Yakootah's on the other side. When are we going to blow them up?
That's what I want to do. I want to try and make them move along.
Right, well, I got access to a ship that might be able to do it, but I ain't exactly allowed to fly it anymore.
I think we cannot do this without council approval.
I mean, to be fair, I'm already banned from flying the thing. What's blowing up the Yakootans?
Why are you bad? What have you been up to this week?
That's a long story.
Ah. You know, we have some catching up to do, you know? Like, I just make motorcycle and...
I was just testing some stuff and helping a kid from blowing himself up. Granted, we nearly blew ourselves up, but... You know.
I feel like your
He's alive.
adventure was more
I'm
dangerous.
alive.
Wait a second. Do I know this kid? It's been 5 years since she's been here.
He will have been like 12 years old when you left. So roll me a culture Harbona. Just
But I
to-
feel like, was he even at that age notorious for being a loose cannon with his
Going by
science
this kid-
experiments?
He was probably already on the caffeine pills.
That's double. Oh, you can't see the. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
That's okay.
God damn it, Kalan.
That's what?
What did you do?
I don't know, it's him.
That's double sixes. So culture Harbona with intelligence.
Yes. Because you are recalling information.
13.
Oh boy. You know how I'm sure in the past Catalina had to have the talk with some kind of safety officer about potentially
Yeah, that
unsafe
definitely happened.
work practices.
That definitely
When
happened.
Lockie mentions his name, you remember that the family name is the same, and that you probably spoke to his father at the same time, and it's like it was kind of like the principal's office, how as he was getting to the end of the talk with you, and intercom crackled and said, your son's here," and he just went, we'll finish this later, send him in. And so you probably like passed each other in the hallway, and saw him like caked with soot, hair, fraught, with a big smile on his face.
I feel like on the way out, Catalina would have like held out a secret like fist for him to fist bump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was his name again? Sorry, because I didn't write notes on this, unfortunately.
Yes,
That
you
was-
encourage us.
I believe his name was Leo.
That sounds right. Also, we got raided. Thank you for the raid, guys.
Hello.
Also,
Hello.
on that note, we also got a hydrate from Fezzik from when the stream started.
Hydrate. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his name was Leo.
I think it was Leo.
Yeah.
Sounds
Leo Popov.
Don't have to refill my cup if it's a massive bottle.
So yes, you probably would have seen him in passing and maybe heard a thing or two about his wild antics.
You trying to blow up the entire fucking dome? What?
Yeah, so I was just helping him not blow himself up, and he had a good idea for the weapon. I reckon we could adapt it to the glove Molotov, but
I don't
Charles won't let me.
I think I remember him. It's like so height, discolored hair, very energetic.
Yeah, you could say that. He was literally bouncing off the walls. I mean, I've seen Charles fly around, but this guy was like on another level.
I've heard the stories, and we exchanged a fist bump one time. There's potential, you know, this kid. Potential for lots of trouble, but also good mind. Right. Wait, you should. What? Hang on a minute. Why are you getting in trouble with this kid?
May have kind of not had a great landing or takeoff.
Or test firing.
I wasn't going to mention that part.
The test firing went great. It was
Yeah, the test
after
firing-
the test firing and before the test firing that it might have got a bit awry.
You know what, Loki?
I think
You-
the biggest mistake was getting behind the wheel in the first place.
True.
He wasn't drink driving, at least.
Oh my god. You know what? Fair. That's
I mean, not that
Dimitri's
seems to be an impairment, seeing as Dimitri is literally permanently drink driving.
He's just about in space, you know? Less things
That
to
is
him.
lie. It is not drink driving.
It's
drink
driving
flying.
Drink flying?
Drive drinking.
No. If I'm always drinking, then it's not that I drink and then I drive. I'm just driving.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just inebriated.
That's-
Slightly,
I don't-
maybe.
I don't think that's how that works, man.
Sure it is.
Okay.
The honey cake says hi.
Okay.
Banana cake? What? I want banana cake. Rude.
Russian honey cake says hi.
Did you go get another slice, did you? It is quite nice.
I don't know what it is, but I want cake. And cake wants to be in me.
I wonder if my headset will stay in connection if I drive down there.
Probably not.
That might be a little bit out of range
Wait,
of Bluetooth.
break! We can make it. Anyway, sorry. Getting super sidetracked, guys.
Yes, you are.
Also, thank you, Kitten, for the node rate, saving us from Grey.
I already hydrated. Screw everyone.
Well,
I think from there, Lockie would basically just go into the details of the ship that he was building.
okay, this is real cool. Hey, did you actually get to see the finished vehicle we were working on?
No. I mean, saw the outer shell and everything, and the engine and all that, but not the whole thing compared.
Works really good. Really smooth ride. Smoothest ride I've ridden in a long time, actually. It's good. It was a lot of fun. You should give it a go sometime. I will have to add your biometrics to the.
You hear a low rumbling explosion coming from nearby, and as you climb the ladder that gets you near the Sokolov house, you see the workshop door. It has just been thrown open, and there is smoke billowing out of the inside.
Oh, Bushmoy. And she's gonna climb faster.
Lockie's gonna flip out his mag pistol.
Kalina doesn't think of that. She just barrels straight in.
You sprint forwards, and you see your sister and your father kind of like emphatically like coughing and like shaking big sheets and trying to air out the inside of the workshop, as you see some kind of former oven current crater off to one side of the workshop has just given up.
I literally was about to say before you said that, I was gonna run into the door and say, okay, who tried to cook?
Seeing that Lockie's gonna be like pistol up ready and then flip it around, put it back. But,
You're both terrible cooks. Who let the other cook?
they're even worse than Charles's mum.
It's fine. I was I was going to make muffins, and and she like pokes the like gooey mass. Oh, actually, no, there's nothing left in there. She looks down and sees the creature and goes, Papa, what was that white powder on top shelf? And he goes, the primer for the plastic explosives. And she goes, oh!
Bоже moj, Ani! Okay, from now on, you need, Papa, you need to label everything. Ani, ask before you use something unlabeled. Da?
Fine. I mean, I saw from a label, it was really faded. I swear it said flour.
Sure, I believe you. How about, you know what, Lucky, do you mind giving Papa a hand with cleaning this mess? I need to have a word with Ani real quick. Is this okay?
Yeah, of course. No worries.
Make sure nothing else blows up. I know that's hard for you because I hear a story of you blowing the... Anyway, look, you know what? Never mind. Just, I'ma trust you, okay? Okay.
I am capable of not making things explode. I just generally prefer not to.
I'll take your word for it. We'll be back in like 5 minutes. Please, nothing else explode. Please.
As you like walk past your dad and you exchange like a side hug greeting, he whispers in your ear, "No promises," and you.
I feel like he
Keep on
does the
walking.
classic like
Mhm.
on the cheek, and she's just got like black marks on her face now.
Yeah, classic.
I'm gonna pull Ani aside just outside the house and make sure that they're out of earshot. Absolutely out of earshot, because she does not want her father to hear at all.
Okay. Dad, why are we so far away?
So I had hoped to further my endeavor a little bit before I had to go, but it looks like I'm going to have to leave very shortly.
What?
Long story short, the council is being stupid out of desperation, and someone has to stop them. So we are getting back onto our ship, and I don't know, going to try and make a difference. We'll be back. We'll be back. We're not going forever. But
What's wrong with council? What are they doing?
I am not sure I can divulge information, but let me just say it.
Moi, you with the secrets. All our lives has been, oh no, can't tell little Annie, she's so sensitive.
It has nothing to do with your sensitive, okay? I'm talking to you now because I have very sensitive information that I need to tell you, and you cannot tell Papa.
What? Okay.
Okay. Okay. It's not important. Okay. Fine. Harbona wants to go to Yakootah and try and bully them into retreat, and we're trying to convince them that peace is better, because you know the situation with ship.
Yes, you explained. So what do they do? Are they trying to like get hand on? Oh, they're gonna get the hand on the button.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you get the idea, all right? That's
Okay, yeah.
someone needs to stop them, so we are doing our best. But
why?
Why what?
Why not let them try to get peace?
Peace.
It seemed a good plan.
Peace, not peace under the hammer of
Duress.
Duress. Thank you. Words. Haha. Peace under duress only means it will come bite us in the bum later. Okay. They will come back in like 5 years' time and be all like, "Oh, you forced us into this. We didn't want this." You know. We try. And look, it doesn't matter. It's not important. We only have a few minutes before Papa and Loki are done. Okay. Okay. I went and saw Mama.
What?
Shh. I I know. I want to fix things as best I can, okay?
You've seen Papa, his heart. It not take this.
I know. I went to visit her because I wanted to let her know that if she wants to come home, we can fix her.
I hear stories too, Catalina. I know Dr. Charles is amazing magic man, but he must have limits.
Duh, limits, sure. But he can regrow limbs. He can restore one's DNA. It's... Look, I don't understand all of it, but I only have eyes because of him.
Okay. I think it's pretty complicated.
Duh, okay? Before I had to wear a big clunky thing. It was ugly as shit. Point is, he can fix her, at least mostly. So I wanted to let her know that there is choice. That if she wants to come home, if she, she does not need to sacrifice life for job. That there is still home here. But problem is that I don't know how Papa will go with this.
Not well.
Duh, I know. I need your help.
He hasn't set foot in the house in years.
I know. I realize that, okay? But I can't be here to fix this, so I need you to help.
Oh yes, good job on the handball into me, hot potato, Catalina. What do you want me to do? Rebuild entire family?
I just want you to soften him up to the idea that there is a possibility that maybe Mama come home. That just over time, not today or tomorrow or even in a week. Just time,
Forget kill Papa. You're killing me with this. Come on.
You're the only person I can get to help me with this.
I know.
And I hate to say it, but if Alec was here, he would be for this too.
Don't you do that. You can make me cry.
Catalina already has tears in her eyes. But it's true, and he would want us to all be together.
Roll me a persuasion, please.
Okay. Oh, come on. You rolled me double sixes. Come on, be good. I can't see it. Ooh, 5 and 6. Oh, yeah, grab different dice. 11, 12, 13, I think I've...
There is a moment of just like, her face is reading, I am so mad at you for putting me in this situation for a decent amount of time. But then her posture kind of softens. She goes, fine. I do it. It might not be quick fix. Probably take a while. If work at all. But give it a shot. How is she?
She's surviving. She seems like she has given up hope that there is any other future for her.
I can understand that. I had as well, even though I did not know it.
I still hold hope, and I'm not ready to give this up. I had hoped I could stay here longer to do this myself, with your help, hopefully, but I did not intend to put this on your shoulders.
I still think you don't need to go.
The crew disagrees, and I owe them a lot.
Okay. I'm staying at home.
Good. Please, please stay home. Stay safe and be here when I come back, duh?
Yeah.
And she gives her a big hug.
Hmm. Meanwhile, inside,
Yes.
what has Lockie been doing with Felix? Because he's been like, once the smoke cleared, which didn't take too much longer, he's been very like. He seems like he's in a decently good mood. He's like standing, admiring the explosion, going, "I'm so proud of her."
Yeah, it looks like apple doesn't fall far from the tree with your lot.
I was convinced that's not the case for Annie. She was always, "Oh no, not me. Go into medicine, save lives." But look at her. She built. She making explosive muffins by mistake.
Should get hold of that recipe. That seemed like got quite a bang to it.
I'm not meant to share powdered explosive primer. It's meant to be a secret.
That's a damn shame. Could definitely use that. I'm quite fond of making things go boom myself.
I have heard some of the stories about you and my little Lena.
Yeah. She's a good fighter. She's as tough as nuts. That one.
That is odd turn of phrase, but okay.
Really? It's pretty common back on my planet.
I take word for it. I'm so glad to have her back, you know. It's been so long. And
He's look, just gonna be like, oh, yeah. She's happy to be home. I think.
I look forward to more time together. As long as this war doesn't tear us apart, you know.
Well, we're hopefully gonna do something about that.
Oh?
We got some. We got part of an idea towards hopefully ending this war.
End entire war? Just you?
Hopefully. Not just me. The crew.
End entire war? 6 people?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's a long shot, but we've managed to get some information that might help us out.
Go on.
That's not my place to talk about.
Then why mention it at all?
Well, I'm hoping that once we finish it all, you've got your family back together.
I have my family back together now.
Yeah, but you don't want Yakootah coming back in and ruining all that, don't you?
That's what people said the first time. When the war began.
That's fair. That's fair.
Look, so many people here want this war to be done. There is very little that we can do to make good choices at this point. All we are forced to do is make best choice, and sometimes best choice is not good. It's not good choice. But
I don't disagree with you on that. I'm just hoping that we can convince the council to make the right choice.
if you're trying to convince the council of anything, you'll be waiting a long time.
Rather not take matters into our own hands when it's involving other people's lives, but Going off what they're planning, we might have to.
Again, being so coy.
I'm not good at this whole espionage and, you know.
Then be you. Tell me truth.
Council's got a pretty stupid idea off their hand. They're desperate. They want to end this war in one fell swoop, but it's not going to end well the way they're going to do it.
One fell swoop. Big gun?
In a manner of speaking.
Oh,
They're going to hold their trigger to the biggest gun that they've got and threaten Yakootah, and it ain't going to end well. So we're hoping to stop that before it happens.
sounds incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, it's kind of what we do, though.
And we involves my daughter.
I won't say no to her help, but it's her decision to come along. Same for any of the crew.
As this conversation has been going on, Felix has been getting like progressively closer to you. Just like casually at first, but when he mentions like his daughter, you realize that he's bordering on violating personal space territory. And after what you said, he says, "Look, I don't care what happens out there anymore. I've lost too much and been through too much to lose anymore. If you are set on taking my daughter out to die, she will not be leaving."
Look, man, I understand where you're coming from, and that this lock is gonna stand up to full posture. I understand where you're coming from. I've lost plenty back on my planet to a war like this, but it's been going for years and years, even before I was born. So I understand. And like I said, I ain't gonna make her come. It's her decision to make, and you need to understand and respect that too. It may hurt you in the short term, but in the long term, that's her decision to make.
You seem very confident in this. Now you look me in the eye, Lucky, and you promise me that you will do everything within your power to make sure my daughter comes back to me. Duh?
He will look straight into his eyes and go, I will do everything to keep her safe.
Including laying down your own life?
Without even a second thought. Do that for any of the crew.
Okay. And at that point, Catalina and Ani walk back in as you see Felix and Lockie like right up next to each other, locked in eye contact.
I told you guys to clean up. What are you doing? About to kiss?
Felix backs up and says, I am making my opinions known.
Yeah, he thinks I should use a mop for this, but I'm saying a broom's better.
Sponge, also good solution.
Okay, so one person try that side of room, that one use that side, and see who wins. Easy solution.
Okay.
However, Loki and I cannot stay for long.
I have heard this.
I came to say hello and goodbye.
As soon as you go to, as soon as the good b comes out, he has crossed the room like a flash, and you are in a very emphatic, off-the-ground bear hug.
She like hugs him back. Can't breathe. Papa, can't breathe. Ribs!
You promised me you'll come back.
I promised I will do my best to come back.
After like 5 more seconds of thinking, I'm gonna pass out, he puts you down.
Oh, Papa, you forget your own strength. Oh.
What? It is fine, I've been lifting.
Oh, duh, clearly. I promise we will have an arm wrestle when I come back.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. But seriously, we're just going for one night on the ship and hopefully be back tomorrow. But I can't promise that we won't leave again in like the next week. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if Loki fill you in, but Council is being stupid and someone needs to stop that. So
Loki did elaborate. You need to teach him better techniques to hold up against the interrogation.
noted. And she looks over at Loki with like a suspicious look.
He is busy sweeping the floor and deliberately not paying attention.
I will take this into account, but if you want to know details, maybe someone else here might be able to discreetly inform you of what's going on. You know, assuming that nothing passes beyond these doors.
And he just like hides behind a shelf and says, "Oh no, shrapnel got all the way back here. Where's that bucket?"
But it will have to be after we go, unfortunately. The bike is amazing, by the way. It's brilliant. Went for a all-day ride. Perfect.
Oh, good. That's exactly what that kind of bike need. Break it in, down.
No, it was good. It's currently on on our ship, though. Did you want me to bring it back, or?
No, it's fine. It's yours.
Thanks, Papa. And she gives him a proper hug without being crushed this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then leans up and gives him a cheek on the kiss. A kiss on the cheek.
Gives him a cheek on the kiss.
And then wipes her face so she realizes there's probably chalk all over her mouth now. And yeah, I presume that'll wrap up, and then Lockie and Catalina will head back.
Indeed, yes. After saying a sorrowful potential farewell and tidying up a high-yield muffin-based explosion, you leave and begin to make your way back to the hangar. Meanwhile, in the hangar, we have Dr. Charles, a Pim, a Jin, and a Dimitri to get their way out of here, and probably talking about the meeting they just had.
Wait, you guys can't even drink methanol? That's fucking bullshit!
I can drink radioactive oil.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool.
And you can tell looking at him, he's actually slightly jealous.
I got nothing.
So, like...
Physiology is much different to yours.
Yeah, no, figures. That's kind of weird. It's, yeah, you guys keep drinking all this alcohol shit, but apparently I process it too quick. I haven't really figured out what it is, other than kind of bitter water.
It's alcohol. It's. What did you used to drink to have fun on your planet?
Didn't really drink. But, I mean, there was this one thing rolling around for a while that was pretty fucked up. It sort of sort of relegated all your processing power into your hands for a while and did you needed the right implants for it, but it made it, you know what, I don't think you'd understand, honestly.
Probably not. Just like you don't understand a lot of what the humans do.
Yeah,
We're
right.
strange to one another.
I suppose. And anyway.
You have, at this point, entered the hangar, and you can see that there is a lot of activity, kind of more than you were expecting previously. While normally there's a lot of just general maintenance and repair and small squads or individual fighters preparing to launch for patrols and scouting runs, there's a lot of pilots moving around and a lot of ships kind of on ready to launch platforms. This is the busiest you've seen it in here.
Are there any pilots close to us?
There's a group of three of them passing by.
What's going on here?
We've been put on standby just in case,
Yeah.
In case of what?
Because-
Have you seen anything coming from Yakootah?
No, but that's not really required these days for just in case. So, just in case is just in case. And at this point, the conversation he's with it has moved on and he's walked away.
I'm going to lower my voice a bit, and when I turn back to Charles and just go,
I've seen their just in case. This isn't a just in case. They're prepping up for an attack.
Well,
Wait. But it doesn't look like they're panicked or anything like that. Sirens haven't gone off and there's been no report of Yakootan ship. So they're probably making an incursion. I hope they don't try and follow through on their bullshit plan.
to be perfectly honest, I fully expect them to.
Fuck. Humans.
I'm inclined to agree. However, the humans that we now find ourselves in the company of, the crew, we will make the right decision. As soon as I get back to the ship, I will start working on that.
What's that?
It depends.
I look slightly alarmed as I look at Pim.
Well, we're going to be the flagship, are we not?
I thought no, but I don't even fucking know.
Pim,
Yes.
can you connect to the Milan from here?
Yes, but not very well. Why?
Can you check security cameras within the Milan?
It shouldn't be too hard. One moment. And I'm going to open up a hollow projector with my hand and see if I can access feeds on the Milan.
Hello, Pim. I am Tim. I'm here to assist you. What do you need?
All surveillance feeds on the Milan transmitted to me directly.
Copy that. Opening wideband transmission to you directly. The size of the projector on your hand does have some limitations. You can feasibly only see like 4 different camera views at once reliably.
I'd be going through personally, like inside my head, personally going through all of the different bits of information and only propping up the videos that are relevant.
Okay, you are kind of scouring through the feeds in your head and just pouring over the information. What are you looking for?
That is a very good question.
Anyone on the ship that's not meant to be there.
Fair enough. I'm going to scan faces, I guess.
Okay.
I'll run facial recognition.
Sure. You scan through, and there are 10 Harbonan engineers who are putting the finishing touches on some of the installations. just in various spots around the ship.
Okay.
Have
we
any of
space around the Milan?
Sorry?
Space around the Milan.
In the space around the Milan, all but one of the external repair craft have peeled off, but there's one of the like heavy-duty repair ships from Harbona completing some works on the exterior.
Everything seems to be in order, but unless I get onto the ship, I can't give you more information.
I just want to make sure they haven't done anything fucking stupid.
Oh, I'm sure that they have, but I doubt it is life-threatening.
Let's just get out of here as quickly as possible. And I message Dr. Lucy and Tazi and be like,
Okay.
we're going back up to the Milan. Depending on what happens, you might want to come with.
Okay. Tazi will reply first and say, works on the Molotov are finished. We can take her up.
At that point, I start walking towards the Molotov.
Okay.
Actually, which ship was brought down? Was it the cargo lighter or was it the stealth craft?
You probably have kept a close eye on this stealth craft.
Yes.
And the cargo lighter has been doing lots of like up and down trips because of the engineers doing work on the Milan.
So the stealth craft would be on the Milan?
Yes.
Okay.
How many ships have left the hangar bay?
None have left yet. There's just
Okay, sweet.
A lot are being brought out of storage and are being prepared.
I'm going to start heading over to the hangar bay doors.
There are no hangar bay doors.
Oh, it's just open, is it?
So just to kind of restate what it is, basically there is you're in a really big cavern, and the entire surface of the ceiling of the cavern is covered in big metal plates. And they have the technology to like keep the soil above the plates from falling in and then make holes in the soil to fly out of. So the entire ceiling of this cavern has the potential to be launched from.
Do I know where the ceiling of this cavern would be, have a control center or something like that?
Probably at the flight control tower. That makes the most sense to you.
I'm going to head that way.
Okay.
Hey, PM, I'm just going on a bit of a, road trip. Yeah, road trip. You want to come?
I really would like to get back to the ship, but what is exactly the goal of your road trip?
I just sort of think for a few seconds about, am I going to tell Pim this one, and then just send him an image of
You got any of these, by the way?
and I've just sent you a mental image of fuck, I can't remember the name of them.
Line shot?
Line shunts.
I believe I have one.
Do you mind?
It's on the Milan.
All right, back we go then. Maybe another time.
If I'd have thought to bring it, I would have. I apologize.
Oh, good. Another time, maybe.
Okay.
Actually, question.
Mhm.
Is there any way that I can fashion my own line shunts?
Possibly, but it would take a lot more time than you have right now. And
Yeah, no, I'm aware. I mean for future.
you would
Yeah,
need
cool.
instructions, but yes.
Mm.
And they are a highly guarded secret amongst those who trade in them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Charles, Pim, and Jin are going towards the Glove Molotov. I notice a very silent Dimitri who has this entire time been muted. Are you engaging or just along for the ride?
I can engage.
I was just trying to make sure that you were present and you're doing okay.
I'm eating sugar, so I'm awake.
Okay. Cool.
It doesn't always work, but at the moment it is.
So are you happy to go along with the rest of the party and head to the Molotov?
Sure.
Cool. Okay. You are greeted there by a progressively less sad-looking Tazi. She has now gone to a like classic blue jeans looking overalls with her beige t-shirt and has a few more braids in her hair and is just like and it seems to be finishing a conversation with one of the people who were working on the ship and is like giving them a nice friendly handshake and waving them off. Okay, the ship's all good to go. Are we going? Yeah?
We should probably wait for, Catalina and Loki.
Okay, cool. I'll get everything ready. Unless, Dimitri, you want to get everything ready?
Huh?
Are we good? Did you want to fly or should I fly?
Oh, no, you can fly. That is fine.
Okay. I like the experience, honestly.
At which point I'll probably message Catalina and Lockie and just be like, hey guys, where are you? What's taking so long?
Mm-hmm. You send out the message, and as you do so, you check the compass and see that Dr. Lucy has replied and says, on my way with a nice surprise.
That worries me.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
A soundproof crib for James?
A laser-proof crib for James?
That's more to the point.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Yeah, so Lockie and Catalina, you're like at the end of your farewells and are like turning to leave the Sokolov house when your compass ping.
As an aside, have I seen James yet?
No, you have not.
No, because Dr. Lucy had him.
Yeah, and took him immediately away to a Harbonan hospital to care for him.
Okay.
Take one look at him. Kill it with fire.
No, I was more just wondering if I would recognize what type of alien has that ability to harness warp to that degree.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's alien tech.
Yeah. So, Lockie and Catalina, you get the ping on your phones of Charles saying, "Where are you?"
On our way. Come on, Catalina. Let's pick up the pace.
Okay. As the two of you hustle off towards the Milan,
I realized I was muted.
towards the Glove Molotov, we are going to go for a break, and we will jump back into the game as the party reconvenes. And this is in part because it's the right time, and also because I have to pee. So we're going to go for a break. We'll be back in about 10-15 minutes, and then we will carry on.
I blame the hydrates.
We aim for 10, but a lot of us have ADHD, so unfortunately 15 minutes tends to... It dribbles a little.
Back in a bit.
It turns into yoga.
Shut up, you. We don't mention yoga, man.
You putting your sunbreak?
Where's Yoga Man?
Shh. Stop making fun of me, y'all. Okay.
Unless you're putting us
Never.
I am. I was setting up a timer. Right. We'll see you in 10, y'all. Thanks for hanging
Quick,
out and
swarm
hold up
her,
because we'll be
swarm
back
her.
shortly.
Go Alice. It's okay.
Wait.
I'm just gonna microwave some food.
I transitioned across. You guys are just blubbing it up now.
Ain't nothing but a blob, babe.
Tell me, blood.
Sorry, Chris. We
No,
know
no,
how you feel
I'm
about
making serious decisions. Should I have beef ragu fettuccine or beef stroganoff?
Which one
Ragu.
reminds you the most of blobs?
Ragu, definitely. It's even got the funny name. Blob ragu.
I'm actually leaning towards the stroganoff. Sorry, Mikhail.
Why don't you ask then?
Fuck you is why.
Okay, well,
you.
hi everyone, we're back. This is us
Yeah, we
three
are.
children.
So,
I was going to say, this is just what happens on the break.
Yeah,
This
this
is-
is our entire break.
This is not us being children. This is the peak of adulthood. This is what adults are.
yes.
This is what peak performance looks like.
You may not like it, but this is what pure maturity
Yes.
is.
I just finished a viciously sour Super Duper, and we were talking equal parts about dumb beatboxing, sounding like Boots and Cats, and other stuff, you know.
Come on.
So,
Sorry, I'm just trying to get the cat fed.
That's all
Shut
good.
up.
no, it's fine. So, the Gloved Molotov crew returned to the Gloved Molotov.
Was
Do
it
we-
French?
Dimitri and Pim would probably notice almost immediately that something inside the Molotov is a little bit different.
Oh, where is my vodka gone? It was right here.
You are less 20 tons of cargo space and are plus an upgraded spike drive.
Yes!
Plus a what?
An upgraded spike drive. Now,
We
the
have a
Molotov-
class 4 spike drive.
No, it's a tier 2.
Tier 2. I thought we were gonna get a 4.
No, you have a tier.
Suck shit, Charles.
You have a tier 4 core, but that doesn't mean anybody on this planet in the team that worked on it knows how to install it properly, because a tier 4 spike drive is TL5. Well, what they did was upgrade the Glove Molotov to be able to keep pace with the Milan in
That makes it a lot
in
easier.
drive and in real space.
To be fair, Charles hasn't actually asked anyone of the crew for help with the spike drive. Just like no one. Not even the migrationary fleet manager from Pre-Tech.
You were busy dealing with your
Issues.
issues.
Yeah, well,
And AI
got
with
it.
split personality, I'm sure he can, do more than one thing at a time.
Have issues and also be helpful.
Yes.
yeah. I'm just and making food to everyone while just crying avidly.
I'm so glad I hadn't put
Hey,
my
hey,
drink in
hey.
my mouth yet.
No, we don't talk about chefs like that.
Hey now.
It's too close to home.
I'm
So,
sad now.
so Pim and Dimitri become aware of the fact that the Glove Molotov has had a bit of an internal upgrade.
Hey, Pim,
Mm-hmm.
I think the ship will be faster now.
Whatever gave you that impression?
The fact that we got rid of 20 tons of cargo. Of course it will make us faster. Isn't that how space works?
No. 20 tons of cargo space has been used, so more has been added. 1 + 1 = 2.
Not when you are drinking.
You're always drinking.
Dimitri, at times like this, I really think you should be studied.
I'm up for that. I can put implant chips that'll read off his biodiagnostics probably minutely, hourly. What do you want?
Jin,
Your chips will probably not work. They will short circuit in the stew of alcohol.
it was a joke.
No.
Shall we go?
That works even better, Dimitri. I can fuel them with that.
Pim's just realizing that these two are just building off each other. Pim's just gonna roll her eyes and just.
Charles, you are probably standing very nervously on the lowered gangplank of the Molotov, going, "Come on, checking your watch. Where is everybody?" And Dr. Lucy would arrive first, and while you are used to her like having to wheel in like one of those keep baby alive boxes.
Keep baby alive boxes. That's the best descriptor for a crib. Bloody. Yes.
Yeah,
My brain.
because James is
Better than yours, Christian.
because baby James was like 2 months premature when he was hatched from the hand of that angel person. But as you see her approach, while she has a lot of like baby stuff and bags and things on her person as she's walking up, she's holding in her arms a very happy looking, if still a little bit premature, baby James. He's wearing an adorable blue onesie that has kind of like hand stitched on the chest section an alarmingly accurate representation of the picture of the glove Molotov artwork on the side of the glove Molotov.
The logo.
Yes, just on a onesie. And
anything on the back of the onesie? Like
yes,
Rory.
Yeah,
I want one.
I mean,
Merch.
I can make
Merch,
shirts
Rory.
with the glove Molotov logo on it. I designed
I
that.
want
If
a
you want-
fucking onesie.
Oh,
So-
well, I can't help with that.
I
on
think
the
we're
back.
talking about real life right now. Just all of us get a glove Molotov onesie, turn
So-
on our bloody cameras.
So on the back of the onesie, there are 6 well-placed holes to allow his 6 wings to poke out, all of which are now developing baby plumage.
Oh god, he's developing quickly.
He looks, I mean, just at a rough estimate, you don't know how old he is or was, but you think he's aged like at least twice as fast as a normal baby has any right to. From when you last saw him to now.
That's going to be like a.
Terrifying at all.
It's just going to be like a he lives half as long type thing. Because that'd be hilarious.
Yes, but has the ability to reproduce by himself from the palm of his hand.
Yeah, that ain't creepy.
That's super fucked up, man.
I'm more just
Yeah.
concerned about how many memories he keeps through that process.
I'm just getting real Piccolo vibes.
So,
I'm just getting really airlock vibes.
so Dr. Lucy,
James was ejected into space.
he was not the imposter. So Dr. Lucy approaches, holding this really like happy-looking baby, and he's like, "Okay, we're good to go. Are we leaving, or just returning to the ship for a meeting?"
Undecided as of yet. We're not sure if we're going to be returning anytime soon. It depends on what happens.
I see. Well, I noticed you hadn't come in and paid a visit, but look at how big baby James is getting, and she like holds him out to you for you to hold him.
I just sort of like. He hasn't like
Who's munching, by the way? It's quite loud.
That's
started
Chris.
with his powers yet, has he?
I wasn't there when his powers were initially demonstrated by his progenitor.
He can shoot lasers out of his eyes.
I haven't seen that, but his wings are beginning to develop infant plumage consistent with that of a baby bird. So I think he's coming along in that department.
That's what worries me.
So,
We'll find out later, I guess.
Dr. Charles, please roll me a luck save.
A luck save.
Yes.
Fuck. Oh, I saved 16.
Okay. You were like holding James, being all like, "Okay, I have baby. Here, take him back." And you hand him over, and as you do, there's this moment of James going from "please, baby" to like, and he vomits on Dr. Lucy.
Apologies.
You pass him back.
Slowly melts through her skin down to the bone.
No.
It's okay. Dr. Charles has that effect on a lot of people.
You pass him back just in time. Congrats. She goes, oh, Father, I'm really out of cutting shirts. Come on, James, let's go inside. And walks up the gangplank and goes inside to get settled in the guest quarters of the Molotov. And not long after that, Lockie and Catalina will walk up.
Ahoy! We ready for takeoff?
Yeah, no. What the fuck was that thing?
Jim just like,
That was baby James.
Right. So what exactly happened to it? Because that ain't human. And it's not any...
It used to be human.
Right.
no, baby James has never been human. His father,
Are they
however,
mutations?
his father was once human, but James has never been human.
So how exactly did you come across that?
A bunch of mutants attacked us while we were in Yakootah secret underground bunker, and that was one of them. Well,
I didn't think
his
Yakootas
father
had
was
that
one of them.
tech.
Well, that is apparently what's on the ship, because they went on the ship and they came back like that.
My
So,
eyes
few of them.
widen, and I quickly follow after Dr. Lucy.
Uh-oh.
She sees you for the first time because you two have not met. She goes, oh, hello.
Jin,
And I put a hand out for the baby.
She'll shake that hand, believing that you've learned some human manners, and says, Jin, was it? I believe I heard rumors about someone by that name while I was spending time in the hospital.
I frown slightly at my hand, a little confused, and then,
yeah, no, word gets around of a 7-foot-tall aliens.
Yes, the work you had been doing to help amputees and injured people was quite impressive.
I am one a little bit with oddities, but speaking of oddities, may I for just 1 second?
I can just be like, baby, roll me a persuasion check, please. 'Cause you are-
Alice, can you roll that?
Me?
It's I believe it's a +3.
Oh, how
Because
fancy.
I was using my perception, not my persuasion, and my charisma is 1,
10.
so 13.
Okay, she looks initially a bit reluctant, but goes, all right, just for a moment, and like carefully holds him out for you to take.
I don't take him. I just pluck a feather and start and keep going.
Thank you very much.
God damn it, Jin.
Oh, shh. It's fine, James. It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry, he's been... Look, something undergoing that mutation pretty quickly could be a chance that his safety... Yeah, his safety could be an issue.
Wow, Jin is the worst liar ever.
It's like a Simpsons moment. I need to go home. Fall asleep.
It helps that Jin isn't really trying to lie at this point. He's just like, I've got what I wanted, bye!
Yeah,
I mean, legit.
Jin's a decent liar. It's more just
Yeah.
he's not making the effort, because what's the worst consequence?
He doesn't care
Look,
that much.
anyway, I'm going to scan this and make sure it's not, like, I don't know, filled with cancer. I'll be back.
You walk off.
I'm
Okay.
gonna, from there, head to Charles's lab.
Zoidberg feel from
We're,
Jin.
we're still on the... aren't we still on the ground? Or
Yes.
We've just rocked up.
Oh, in that case, I will immediately walk over to Charles and grab his bioscanner.
That's on the bag that's at my side that is closed.
Not anymore.
And you just walk up to him, open his bag that he's wearing, and pull out the bioscanner and leave.
No, I'll scan it right there and then, in front of him.
2 seconds, 2 seconds. 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Damn, this thing is slow. 4 seconds. Thank you very much.
I assume I'm gonna have to make a science roll for that.
You have the data, but if you're planning on immediately analyzing it, then yes, please roll me some science.
Yeah, Alice, can you do that one? Or is alien tech okay?
Alien tech is more specific to your people and your technology.
Yep.
This is a bit different.
Alright, so you want me to roll?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't have stats in front of me, but I'm pretty sure it's flat plus intelligence of 1.
Oof, 5. Sorry.
You're a little initially bamboozled by all this. There's a genetic soup, as it were, in front of you. You've seen a variety of different human DNA, and you can see it in there. It's decently prevalent, but there's also a lot of other things, and you're having a hard time initially deciphering where one thing ends and where the other thing begins, and it's initially a bit overwhelming. You'll need to spend some more time on this.
So what you're telling me is I immediately noticed that this is not tech orientated, but
this is very powerful genetic modification.
Okay, I immediately throw the feather into the air and go,
Well, that was fun. Can we get some food?
Tazi comes in over the ship's internal comms and says, hello, passengers. Welcome back to the gloved Molotov. I have a little problem. Could someone who knows how to speak to flight control please join me on the bridge? Thank you.
I got it. Don't worry, I got
Okay.
it.
No, please, stay with your feather.
Pim says as she walks off.
I'm a little frustrated at that, so I'm going to follow.
I can be very persuasive, Pim.
I'm sure.
Just trust me. I mean, come on. I was a 7'4" alien walking into an alien colony trying to convince them that I wasn't going to eat their face when the only thing I could do is grunt because I didn't really understand their language. I'll be fine.
Judging by my experience with you in the council room, would you, in my position, agree?
Yeah, but they were assholes.
Point taken. I'm going to go to the comms room now.
Okay.
Frown slightly and let him go.
You make your way up to the bridge. Tazi's has finished her pre-flight checks and is prepared to launch, but is looking around, seeing a lot of activity. And it's like, so we're going, but we have to tell someone we're going to open the ceiling. My goodness, this place is weird. Pim, could you give them a call, please?
Certainly.
Bum, 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 bum. Das Vidania. Welcome to Harbonan Flight Control. If you wish to launch, press 1. If you wish to land, press 2. If you wish to make an obscene joke, press 3.
That's an option.
Operator.
Please note that your call is being monitored for quality assurance purposes.
Jesus.
I had to, guys. I had to.
Too real, Rory.
So
Too
tempted
real.
to give Jen the bloody thing now.
Oh god.
Let's get the bloody, the elevator music.
Dun, 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 dun,
Uh.
dun, dun, dun.
Das Vidania. Harbonan Flight Control.
Gloved Molotov preparing to leave and read up with the Milan. Please open the doors.
1 moment. Several moments pass. several more moments pass.
I still have a little bit of split focus. I'm going to call the same number on 4 other focuses.
You don't have that much horsepower in an Echo, unfortunately.
Damn it. That's
You
what I
can-
need to do when I get to the Milan then.
You can be one person at a time inside an Echo. If you want to have split focus in an armature, we did talk about this. It requires a customed, low aesthetic, low.
A gonk droid, yeah.
Yes, basically a gonk droid, an armature, basically. And after a few agonizing minutes of Tazi looking really nervous next to you, a voice comes on the line that is different and says, "Beloved Molotov, we were initially advised by council to put hold on ship, but after conversation they have cleared you for launch."
Oh, okay, dearie. Please let us go.
Who am I speaking with?
Oh, it's the same girl. I'm just very old now.
You should have pressed 3.
That's why they have the third option.
Some bastards have no sense of humor.
You are sent directions to a hole that is going to open the ceiling, and Taz is like, "Okay, first time doing this with a ship quite this big. It'll be fine, right? Fine."
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to Jin and say,
If I ever try to make myself do something like that in your place again, strike me.
she says as she drops the comm pad and just walks off.
I mean, you know there's an override code for those systems, right? They're all written the same.
Tazi makes a very nervous but entirely successful launch. It starts off like the first second or two of taking off is like a little bit shaky, and those who aren't like seated or fastened in are kind of jostled and tossed about a bit. But as soon as she's up and launched, it is relatively smooth flight. She ascends the ceiling. The plates of the ceiling peel back, and the large circular electrically charged opening in the ceiling is allowing you to fly up and out. As soon as you're clear, the soil beneath you goes and closes immediately, and you are able to take off and launch towards the Milan. Gravity.
As we leave, like the Harbonan capital, I'm just sort of like, there's a slight look of surprise on Charles's face, thinking, they actually let us go.
I'm going to pick up that compad that Pim just dropped. Look at the number and head to the computer room.
Okay. That's fair enough. I'm just doing a quick count of how many engineers are on the ship still. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Okay. Cool. 10 engineers on the ship still, and everybody is flying up. On the Milan, the cargo lighter is docked, as is the stealth shuttle. So they'll be pulling in on the Milan. Lucia is probably going to be there to greet you at the door, but we have like nothing there. Charles, Jin, Lockie, Tazi, Pim, Dimitri, Molly. Oh god, so many characters. Catalina.
Hey, that's me.
Where's Dr. Lucy? Oh god. Why is this map so big? Oh, there she is.
Where are all the Pims?
They're all over the place.
Wow.
Dr. Lucy, and of course, baby James, who I still haven't got a token for, because how do you do an angel baby, huh? In our token makers, is it practical?
Pick up an eldritch feathered being and shrink it.
Sure. So you are able to make it out into space entirely successfully, and the Molotov docks with the Milan, and people are able to disembark. You are now on the Milan, and can do whatever you want to do. So what do you do?
I'm gonna head to that computer room.
Okay.
I'm heading up to the main computer room to plug myself into the supercomputer, while also sending a message to everyone asking why they think the council put a hold ship lock on the Glove Molotov.
I'm walking with Pim then, and so I'll just go.
Yes,
"Ah, they're weird."
Probably so that they knew our movements.
Catalina,
Duh.
you're knowledgeable about Harbonan technologies, yes?
Technology, duh.
You and me need to have a look at this spike drive that they've installed.
Sure. I don't really know much about spike drive, but
You can tell me if there's anything that looks Harbonan and could cause problems.
oh,
So.
duh, sure.
Secret hidden self-destruct button?
I was thinking more
Basically-
tracking devices, which is why I was going to the computer room.
That too.
No problem.
So I head towards the new spike drive.
Okay.
In the Molotov.
Yes. In the Molotov. Entirely doable.
Are all these dead bodies still in the Milan?
Yes, they are.
I feel
I
like with this
imagine
many
he would have
people,
moved the ones from the
Yeah.
reactor core.
Or he just forgot to move them.
I mean,
feel like we
Pim
would
would
have
have been
gotten rid of
like-
them.
Pim would have been not, but like, actually, I would have been more on the lines of,
I mean, come on, meat's hard to come by, so if you guys are cool with me keeping it.
You
Fucked up.
started composting them, if you recall.
No, that's the ones that are in there now, and I'm talking about the two in the engine room.
Yes,
those
I did start
ones.
composting them.
I mean, the compost still tastes just as good.
Those ones would probably have been disposed of because they were heavily irradiated, so they're gone.
Ah, yes, like onions, you cannot put irradiated bodies into the compost.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
hmm.
Don't put irradiated onions in your compost.
Noted.
No. The thing is, like, if you do that, you end up with a Shai Hulud.
Mm-hmm.
You end up with what?
What?
Hulud.
What is going
Um,
on?
I'm gonna send a change request to the ship.
What does that mean?
It's like a formal documentation of code I'm going to be uploading if they're okay with it. And it's basically just a short thing of, I'm going to DDoS that place Pim called just to slow them down in case they intend to launch a strike fleet soon.
And you're informing the crew of this?
Yes, it's like an incredibly technical change request with risks and backup procedures and uploads of software, and it's like intense levels of detail that might be a little bit wordy, and I would say even possibly need a bureaucracy role to read.
Pim sends a thumbs up.
Okay, so you send that out. Charles, Catalina, and I think probably Tazi are investigating the Glove Molotov for compromise. What are Lockie and Dimitri doing?
Dimitri's in the tree garden.
Okay.
Lockie's heading down to the workshop.
Cool.
To make sure they
Uh,
fuck with your suits.
Yes, to look over. Well, one of the suits is repaired already. He does
Indeed.
want to finish off repairing the other one, but he's also going to start working on some armor modifications.
Okay, Lockie, as you are proceeding in this direction, Lucia, who did greet you with the airlock, kind of follows along and says, "Hey, Lockie,
Yeah.
I cannot help but be aware that there is a bit of a tension going on with the crew and your sudden departure. Is there anything I should be aware of?"
Yeah. We had a meeting with the council, and we are not in agreement with how they want to deal with the war. And I'm starting to suspect that they might be trying to take matters into their own hands in a pretty dumb way.
You want me get egghead nerds off ship?
You've been keeping an eye on them. Have you seen them do anything suspicious?
What is suspicious? They pull open the wall and pull out insides. I don't know what could be suspicious.
Do you reckon you can remember where they've been working?
Everywhere, ship pretty banged up.
Yeah. Do you reckon you could give Pim a fairly detailed map out of where they've been?
I'm sure Pim has internal cameras, I assume, unless Pim not paying attention or cameras broken again. I heard a lot of people talk about broken cameras, especially in crew quarters. What's up with that?
I may have gone a little overzealous with a mag pistol at one point.
Okay. So, we get rid of eggheads or no?
For the moment, I don't think it's too bad.
Okay. I go to bridge and keep eye on camera feeds, okay?
Yeah, keep an eye on the... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to change the codes myself. Lockie's going to stop by the makeshift armory that we've got and change the codes on it.
Okay. Nothing appears to be out of place when you pass by. And Lucia's going to hop in the lift and go up to the bridge. And as she said, is going to monitor camera feeds of the Harbonans' activity on board. Where did Charles go?
I'm in the main engine room
There is
Why?
no Charles, yeah.
on deck 2.
Yeah, but you're investigating the new spike drive. The new spike drive has been installed on the Glove Molotov.
Ah.
So the ship you have came with a tier 2 spike drive. The Molotov always had a tier 1 spike drive. So if you recall, in the times you've been flying together, the Molotov has been like lagging behind as you fly and in drive space.
Like a
Tazi,
week or 2 behind.
yes, Tazi, who has had to fly the ship and lag behind the entire time, probably asked nicely for them to upgrade it for her. Especially if you guys are going to keep on telling her how to pilot it. So yes, it's the one on the Molotov that has been upgraded.
Well, we'll go check that out.
I just pull out my scanner and start scanning it then.
Okay.
And Karen is gonna get in there deep and dirty and just go check it out.
Charles, I will allow you to roll science. Catalina, you will need to roll me tech astronautic.
Oh god, I'm bad at that.
I know.
Oh, come on, dice.
Ooh, nice. Is that with wisdom because I'm using perception?
Yes.
Find something weird.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 12.
Ooh.
8 on the dice, -1, so 7. What am I doing stats-wise?
For you, it would also be wisdom. Atazi is going to give you a +1 there.
So it's an 8 total.
Okay. Charles, you are going over the inside of this core, and you're a little bit disappointed.
It's subpar work.
It's good work. It's just you've been in like a high tier lab where the best of the best wire spike drives professionally, and you're like, okay, it's passable, but if this had been over there, it would have been more efficient. If this had been over here, you wouldn't have had to run so much coolant past that line. So you're getting incredibly nitpicky as you're looking at the inside of this, and I'm thinking, oh, geez, these guys. But you do not notice anything wrong or inherently explodey or tracking devicey inside, and neither does Catalina.
Catalina will say, I can't see anything, but realistically, this is more Dimitri's department. I don't see any tech like what I was messing with on Planet, though.
From what I'm seeing, it's passable. There are some improvements that they could make to their design, but there's nothing in here that shouldn't be in here. So, if they've left anything, it's not in the spike drive at least.
Alright.
Okay. At this point, Jin has gotten fully situated in the comms room and has probably prepared his DDoS and sends the crew a ping of bling, 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 bling. Can I please?
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Fuck, he just replies with, sure, why not?
With what
He
purpose?
doesn't understand what the hell it is.
That's 2 votes yes.
Oh, what
Pim-
was Pim wanting to do? Sorry, I forgot.
Pim sent a thumbs up emoji.
It's a brief outline of me doing a DDoS on the communication systems of the shutter bay doors, effectively roof of Harbona, to stop them from functioning for a period of time. Or at least the communication system, so they can't be contacted to open them.
But it's a like stupidly convoluted thing, right?
Somewhat.
Did you like?
I rolled a 10 on
Can't see.
bureaucracy,
Mm-hmm.
so I imagine I understand exactly what he's trying to do.
Bureaucracy?
Yeah, I figure it's probably bureaucracy. Have you
Okay,
ever
fair
gone through a code review?
No, I haven't.
It's bureaucracy.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll a science as well to see if I understand?
I would ask you to roll computers as well.
I'll roll too, just for shits and gigs.
Okay.
I rolled perception to see if I'd noticed anything alarming. I rolled a 7. I'm gonna say,
That's a 7.
Pim, what
Yes.
is all this? It is, Look, there are some concerns. I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to accomplish here.
You messaging Pim or me?
Whoever wrote it. Sorry, was it
Jin.
Jin that did it? Oh, my apologies. I thought this was something that...
Oh, right. Yeah, no, super simple. Breaks comm systems for a period of time so that they can't open the shutter bay doors.
Why
Now-
are we doing this?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're going to send out a strike fleet pretty soon and get engaged into a shit fight with Yakootah that's going to probably cost a fair chunk of lives.
Catalina, you are aware of the fact that by sending this, it will not only keep Harbona from being able to launch fighters, it will also prevent Harbona's planetary defense lasers from operating, as they are housed in the same cavern.
Jin, that's... No, you wait. No, you cannot do this.
Wait,
Uh,
why? I mean, I can do it.
Oh,
It's just,
no,
why
I mean,
not?
I'm sure you're capable of doing this, but you shouldn't
Yeah,
do
thank
this.
you. That was rude.
Sorry, my miscommunication.
Why are you apologizing?
Because she's more concerned about other things. Like, that is such an irrelevant detail to her. She's like, whatever, I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah, right.
It will
So
make
sorry,
it
but
will
don't
make
do my climate.
It will make planetary defense inactive.
Wait, what? They wired that into the same comm system?
Duh! Well,
Alright, that's fucking stupid. Don't worry, I'll scratch this one. I'm gonna scan the ship for anything they've left instead. Have a good one, and I hang up.
Okay. Now that he mentioned it, it is pretty stupid. I'm going to talk to Dimitri.
It's actually pretty smart. It just has some flaws because, you know, needs must in war.
Yeah, no, fair enough. She's gonna go see Dimitri and, yeah, mention it to him.
I mean, it reduces Chinese whispers by a degree, so it's not terrible. It's just...
No, correct. However, they should have some backup plans.
I'm gonna make my Pimites.
Okay, you are continuing to focus on your...
Say it.
Sea monkeys.
Say Pimites.
Sea monkeys.
Yeah, Can I roll computers just for a looping code to check over our systems and make sure they're not doing anything they shouldn't be? And then I'm going to go I'm going to go down to the armory and bitch that it's locked and I can't get into it anymore.
Okay, sure. Roll me computers to give the ship system a once over.
Yes. Okay.
That's a point. What do I roll for investigation?
Computers as well.
Yes, indeed.
It's a 6 and a 4.
So 14. I think. It's either
9 total.
13 or 14.
Okay. What did you say, Pim? I didn't quite hear you.
9 total.
9 total? Okay, cool. And your role was working on the sea monkeys, yes?
No, that roll there was because you said I had access to the cameras. I was just going to take a look over the ship because I can split focus.
Right.
I can roll for my Pimites if you want.
Yeah, to continue with your work, yes, please. Roll me a tech, pre-tech, or tech mel-tech.
All up 12.
You are plodding along nicely with that.
Yeah, I rolled a 9. So.
For some
Okay,
reason,
cool.
I get a vision in my head of Bimbots, except they're going, "Hello, Mr. Lucky.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Lucky. Hello, Mr. Lucky."
No.
So, Jin, you are sweeping through the ship systems, and while basically all of them have been accessed numerous times from previously unlogged sources, the cameras associated with those, with the access, was from the mechanics. So, as sus as you are, it doesn't look like the mechanics have done anything dodgy. And Pim, your check of the cameras corroborates this. You don't think they've gone so far as to try and sabotage or install any explosives. They've just fixed what was broken on the Milan, which was a lot of it.
Yeah, no, I think we're good. It looks like the computers are intact. No one's added any malicious code. All right, I'm going to go to the armory and get some fun shit. I've got work to do, Pim, so can you take over?
Of course. I will do
Thanks.
my best.
Thanks, comrade. Yeah, by the way, chest later or something?
That would be fine. I enjoy the prospect.
Awesome.
Okay. Kathleen, you make it to the hydroponics bay. Dimitri, you are very happy that, for the most part, the drones and self-sustaining system in here has been plodding along nicely, and you have a lot of food banked, though portions of it will have
I just
been
need
eaten.
Catalina to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Why am I rolling perception?
Well, we'll see.
I guess
If
we'll
you pass,
find out.
Oh boy.
To see the potatoes that have been grown.
Steven.
Ah, yes, the drug potatoes.
7 total. Both modifiers are 0.
Alright, you might hear a strange noise, but you didn't see anything.
Okay, so Kathleen, you walk into the bay and you don't see Dimitri, or does she?
She'll see me walk out from behind a tree,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, one of the
Dimitri?
large.
Oh, Dimitri.
No, Catalina.
As Molly does like jumping and frolicking around the inside of this place to the chagrin of the drones tasked with keeping it orderly.
Oh,
Look, I'm
Molly.
trying to. I am trying to teach Molly about the plants here, but she's quite happy, like pretending to be a monkey. One of those apes from distant past that swing from tree to tree.
I think is
I believe that's called an ape.
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 I don't know. I don't. I clearly did not look at this class.
They teach all kinds of weird shit in preschool.
I study mechanics and chemistry. Not really biology interests.
Anyway,
Oh, duh. Yeah, I come here for a reason. Probably might be nice to. So, Jin made it apparent to me that they should probably have backup communications for defense.
who should have backup communications for defense?
Harbona. Who else?
And you want me to tell Stefan this?
Probably good idea, just in case, because you know, just theory crafting and whatnot. Their communications cover both defense and exit to place. And look, let's just say that they would not want to have one fail and both fail. You know, emergency backup.
Yeah, but like they probably keep it simple for a reason, as in they're, you know, all in one spot. So communication from outside is, and plus, you know, blockade and anyway. Yes,
Okay. Just
I will tell them, and I'll say that outside interests might have noticed that your system is failable.
That sounds like a threat. I love
Your
it.
system is fallible.
I mean, from Dimitri to his brother? Who cares? Probably is a threat.
Your system's shit. Fix it.
Dimitri to his brother can say, "Listen here, you little shit. You might be older, but I know that you fucking lost that shit from the lab. Mister, I can't find my keycard. I better make it a fucking lie."
No, that's actually a threat.
You don't want me to tell our sister? Get your communications in order done.
So you're gonna call him and tell him that?
Yeah.
Okay. Stefan Demidov.
Hey, Stefan.
What?
You remember that time you got drunk and lost your personal keycard?
What?
No, you lost it in a bar or something, and then some stuff went missing from my lab. Do you remember this?
You hear the sound of someone like frantically moving and a door closing. And he says, How did you find out about that?
Never you mind, just know that I know. Anyway, the reason for this call, someone on the crew has noticed that your communications are very simple and that you might need to work on a backup.
Beat around the bush, brother. Tell me how you know what you know.
I can't.
No? I'm pretty sure
Okay,
you can.
fine, I can tell you. Molly saw it in your head. At dinner.
That little gremlin was psychic?
Duh. How do you think she was talking to everybody?
How do you know bugs?
Well, she's not really a bug. She's more than an alien, but telepathy and all the stuff that goes with it.
So you blackmailing me to make our defenses better?
No,
That's what I'm
I'm
hearing?
just telling you, in the future, if I require a favor, I might use this.
So you are blackmailing me.
I'm not
Fantastic.
blackmailing you because that requires me to need something now. This is maybe
Ah.
perhaps future blackmail.
You're never going to change, eh, brother?
It's entrapment. Just throwing it out there.
I don't need anything now.
I will take your incredibly shifty advice under advisement. Goodbye.
Okay, so Dmitry, not exactly how I would have gone about it, but sure. At least I know now. Are you okay?
Am I okay? What do you mean?
Family dinner. I didn't know you went. You okay?
Well, I made up with my grandfather.
Oh, that's nice. He's good. He was...
Woman is trapped by the family, by mother. Mother has him on a tight leash of what he can and cannot eat, what he can and cannot drink. He is miserable.
How old is grandfather now?
Like,
How old is he?
Duh.
90 something?
yeah.
He's
Like,
had
sure, he's
good
nice
life.
he's
I don't
alive,
know.
but I would prefer him to be happy
Duh.
and alive. Not fucking miserable and wants death on himself.
That's long life. Bush
He's...
He should be enjoying his last days. He probably doesn't have that much longer.
Well, if the... He's not allowed to drink. He's not allowed to smoke. He can't do anything. He's trapped in a chair, and they keep heaping responsibility on him that he probably doesn't need. Or father can do it. Or it's not like I do not have brothers can fucking pull their heads out of their asses and do something. Anyway, I swapped meal with him, and I might have given him a little bottle of vodka.
Oh, rebellious. Was this good idea? I guess he would have enjoyed it.
Look, for the look on his face, it was precious gift.
Fair enough. He probably needed it. I remember your mother. She is,
Overbearing?
mm,
Overprotective? Over?
To be fair, she also did not like me and Allah very much, so...
I think it was not so much that she did not like you. She did not like what happened to me when I was around you.
You were happy?
No, it was the antics.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we get in lots of trouble as kids, but, you know, it's part of growing
As
up.
kids,
That's what they do. How else are they going to know what
apparently
not
not in
to
my
do?
family. In my family, all they do is toe the line.
Look,
Family or
even
not,
my
tradition-
papa and Annie blew up the kitchen today, okay? You
They
gotta make
did what?
mistakes. Oh, Apparently, Annie tried to make muffins. You know how bad she is at cooking. And Papa, he is not any better. Apparently, she used some of his explosives to make cupcakes. And, well, he was putting them in the kitchen and she did not know. They went boom.
The explosives are not really the right raising agent.
No, but is my sister. When has she ever been able to cook? Do you not remember those Christmas cookies? I'm
We
pretty
used
sure
them as slingshot ammunition. It was great.
they were absolutely solid and tasted like soap. I don't know how she accomplished both, but she did.
No comment.
Pim, can you please roll me a perception check?
Well, that I can. And I just switch the light on, prepare to see ugly Pim.
Oh god.
Yeah. 6 and a 4. That's just flat 10.
Okay. You are wired into the ship's advanced scanners that allow for a greater range and spectrum of scanning. As part of your reacquaintance with the ship, you would have been paying attention to the intersector comings and goings, various cargo ships and trade craft, and especially message-carrying vessels. A lot of them would likely arrive at the edge of the sector and almost immediately turn and leave, just because they arrive, transmit data to the satellite, pick up new information, and get out of there. Because, war zone. And a lot of the ones that you have noted recently have carried a very similar frequency. And you notice that as you're kind of going through the sensor array logs, something new gets logged. It's a ship with a very similar call sign to that of these carrier ships, these information carrying ships, except it's flagged as being larger, and as opposed to arriving, transmitting, and leaving, it's arriving and is transmitting and is flying towards Yakootah.
I'm going to send this information directly to the rest of the crew and then ask for advice. I'll message that I potentially want to pursue, but I also want the crew's advice before I make any decisions.
Okay.
I'll just message Catalina. See?
Oh, Boże mój.
They're going to do it without our help or not. I don't think we can stop them at this point, but maybe we can beat them to it.
Maybe worth hailing ship and seeing what they have to say.
Okay. Hailing ship.
Okay.
Hey, Dimitri. Any
Huh?
of your family on the council?
I think this mightn't actually be a Harbonan ship.
Oh,
Okay.
isn't it? You don't
You-
think so?
It's recognized as one.
What? No, I didn't say that this was a Harbonan ship. I said that there's been a number of ships coming and going that seem to be carrying messages, and this ship is similar to one of those
Yeah.
ships
And
carrying messages.
it's flagged as bigger than it is.
No, it's flagged as being larger. That it's
They're
probably
the normal communication
yes.
ships.
It's probably from the same place as the com ships, but is bigger.
Yeah.
So it's a delivery ship, basically. It's Space FedEx.
So you
FedEx.
you hail it, and as soon as you do, you get, I'd say, they do not initially answer. There's probably a good few minutes of you being on hold.
Alright, I'm just going to keep calling them then while the rest of the crew talks.
Can we identify them through their vessel codes? Like their
You can
yeah.
you can try. Somebody could roll me history or computers.
Catalina will
Commercial
ask
these
someone
things.
else to do it, because that's not something she's familiar with.
Or
It'll probably be Jin because Pim has no idea about Harbonan or Yakootan airspace or anything.
culture spacer would also be acceptable.
Culture Traveler, Culture Harbona. That's 11.
So
I've got 11
I
of them.
have a 10
10 or 11.
Okay.
for either history or spacer. It doesn't matter. Both
Cool.
of the same.
Okay. Charles, Dimitri, you come to the same conclusion quite quickly as this information it gets pinged to you. This is a vessel from Papadias.
Oh dear.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Shoot it down.
That's definitely not
Oh
good.
no, Rory, you did a faction turn, didn't you?
No.
No.
Permission to fire?
No, he didn't do a faction turn. This could have been from like 4 turns ago. It's only just got here.
Permission to fire.
We can't be seen destroying messenger ships without cause.
Have
We
you
need to
ever
find out
heard of the
what's on it
term ask forgiveness rather than permission?
Find
For
out if there are any
inactivity
life
in this
forms on
case
there
is going
first.
to doom a whole planet.
Scan it.
Yeah, but hang on. Why are we at war with Papadias too? Like what? How many?
Okay,
Allow me to summarize for you, Jin. Imagine me, but evil, taking over a planet and a scourge virus upon the entire galaxy.
Oh, fuck! There's a fucking rogue.
Indeed.
Yeah. Lockie, can you get me into this weapons bay?
I believe it might be willing or good to intercept said ship. Do I have permission to start up thrusters? Dimitri, you'll probably need to be in the drive bay.
should we not check for life forms on there first? Maybe?
We should do all these things. Like,
Get
it's
close.
going to take some time to intercept this thing. Fucking scan it, hail it 36 million times.
We need to be close in order to do most of that.
Okay,
it.
so maybe we take
Maybe don't take it.
smaller ship. Of,
Well, I
ship?
mean-
you know what? You do it. I don't know.
Is this thing aware of the power core?
I hope not.
Why not? It's a very good reason not to take over a planet. Look, it's an AI, right? Even unbroken, they've got some degree of... I assume this one wants control if it's doing this?
There's no way of knowing exactly what a unbreaked AI wants. It is a very narrow-minded set of thinking that is ever adapting and ever evolving. It'll think about every intricacy it can in order to fulfill its goal, and its goal is ever changing.
No, I got that. But
Let me
do
put it
you-
this way. Dotak is nuts, and he needs to be destroyed.
Yeah, no, fine. But what's it trying to do? It's important because our
Take over
response...
Ukraine High Command?
Pacifism.
Sorry?
It believes in total pacifism.
So, control.
More like the eradication of free thought.
Right.
So control, but total control, so that it is the only thing that thinks.
Not really. It doesn't want to control. It just wants to prevent any danger upon others. In the pacifism, it won't really control them. It'll just take away their ability to do anything else.
This sounds not too bad. Anyway,
Like
Lockie.
pulling the wings off of a fly.
Yeah, kinda. Lockie, this weapons bay...
Yep, I'm on my way down there.
You can hear he's getting increasingly impatient.
Please, Pim, can you open this door? Certainly.
I mean...
Apparently,
Sure.
I can't open this door. Lucky, what have you done?
I took a precautionary measures. Change the codes. I'll
So-
update you.
So you are taking off, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. All the
Uh,
thrusters have
I
activated.
don't feel like this is a good idea.
Lucia joins the call.
Hello.
Yes, hello. I'm being... Yes, I'm calling them. I'm being spoken to by Harbonan engineer. They're asking why we leave orbit with them still on board.
Can you patch me through?
Sure. Hey, it's Pim. To take the... Just... Fine. До свидания. We almost... We almost...
If you take a moment, hello, my name is Pim. This is a do-or-die situation, and your life is currently on the line.
What?
So I'm gonna need you to do me a big favor. If anything breaks in this ship, you fix it. You've seen what we've done in the past. I'd like you to make sure that we can keep doing that. Trust me, we will look after your safety. Your life is definitely in our hands right now. Thank you for riding Air Milan. And the call is going to just cut off.
You hear, like, the start of the word "what" before you cut them off.
I mean, that was harsh, even for me.
Well, I figure one of two things is going to happen. Either they're going to panic and go hide, and they're going to be safe while they hide, or they're going to buck up and do the right thing, in which case they're going to be helpful. Now's not the time to quarrel.
Yeah, fine. They can do what they want. But yeah, Lucky.
You could have just said his test flight to check systems.
Yes, but then they'd be, very estranged by explosions.
Yeah, what's
Well,
up?
He's checking the system. The gun is a big part of the system.
Jin, you see one of the engineers leave the tractor beam housing control room and is making their way towards the elevator.
I'll just call him over.
No, you get back to your station.
I'm going to check couplings. I'll be right back. And
Yeah, couplings. I believe you. Come on, man. We might be in the fight in a tick.
There's a second person coming from the weapons mounting, also making their way towards the elevator.
The
Look,
elevator. They're all going to the elevator.
Look, if you come over here, I can at least hand you out a fucking weapon first.
It's actually a good point.
I don't need weapon. I'll be right back.
That concerns me. Panicking engineers going, they're not going to get weapons. I'm just going to ping Pim and just send a quick image of their faces and say, watch out for these guys for a tick.
Cool. Cameras on the elevator, pin bots on the way.
Okay, Kathleen and Dimitri, you see engineers passing through the hydroponics bay and are trying their best to avoid eye contact and are making their way towards the cold sleep chamber.
They're going for the stealth shuttle.
I follow them.
Okay.
Catalina's gonna stop them. Hey, wait, where are you going?
We need to check something. Be right back.
All of you
Jeez.
at once?
Da?
Are you not citizens of Harbona?
Da?
And therefore military, this is a direct order from the captain, you fucking idiots.
We need to go.
You do not
Catalina?
need to go. You need to go back to your positions and wait further instruction.
Pim,
I'm gonna
lock down the ship. Lock
Sorry?
down the
Locking down the ship.
escape pods as well. Disable
Lock
fire
down.
controls.
Double lockdown.
Uh,
Lockdown with it. Not without the magic word.
I'm just listening in the call and just like,
We taking hostages? All right, cool. Yeah, Lucky, this weapons bay door is starting to irritate me.
It's the fact that you're away from the microphone also adds to that flavor. Thank you.
Lockie will give him the passcode, and he's also going to pick up his Vesuvius and mag rifle and shotgun.
So, Pim,
Spike thrower.
you are checking over the cameras. Before you enacted the lockdown, 2 engineers did make it into one of the escape pods with a third on the outside banging on the door as the 2 inside look panicked and confused. 4 of them are now locked in the elevator that's currently on deck 2.
I'm not locking them in the elevator. I'm just locking down the ships in the escape pods.
Oh,
I'm not trying to hurt them. I wouldn't.
Yet.
we gotta hydrate.
I'm at all.
Catalina's gonna walk up to the engineers.
Uh-huh.
You're all an absolute embarrassment of Harbona. What are you doing? Trying to escape? What is wrong with you?
We've been given express permission to fix ship. Ship is fixed. We also receive call from council.
Oh,
They
damn.
inform us of conversation. We have quick chat and make decision. It seems like you are leaving, and we would like to go home.
We are not leaving. We are intercepting a threat.
And we would like to go home.
That's fine. Currently,
I
we were
mean,
first going
to be fair, that's not a terrible idea. Like, really, how much use are they anyway if they don't want to be here? I'm not
With our
one for
stealth ship?
No,
Actually, it is
give
the
them the escape shuttles and tell them they can piss off. That
No.
we've got enough.
no, it's the attitude. You are
So
all
what?
pathetic. Pathetic, absolutely. You don't think you can talk to us? You don't think you can communicate? Also, you don't think that we would maybe let you go home if it was safe?
We got call from scary AI that says
How do you know I'm an AI?
the engineers have been crawling all over the ship for weeks.
Fair enough.
They put it together.
just ignore the AI.
Pim is
Really?
playing joke. Relax.
It sounds very scary.
Pim, why do you do this? Look,
What can I say? I'm traumatized.
Yes.
okay, what is happening is we have picked up a ship that is potential threat to not only Harbona but also Yakootah from Papadias, which may or may not be holding communication or nanobite threat. So we're just going to intercept real quick, probably not even get close enough for it to do anything to us. It is not a big deal. Relax, we'll be back within a day probably. We're not
Persuasion,
going
please.
anywhere from Harbona. We're just going to make sure it is safe. Persuasion.
We're not leaving system. We are not going to Yakootah.
We're not going anywhere. And you're perfectly safe on this ship.
I did say as much.
Uh,
Why does nobody listen to me?
It's an 11.
Okay.
12. Sorry, 12.
The engineers you're speaking to take a step back, and are having brief chats into intercom earpieces. It sounds like da.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that? I know.
Lucky's going to head down to the escape pods as well.
Okay. Well, there's escape pods on deck 3 and deck 2.
Where they are.
I'm going to
no,
roll
on-
mental
on deck.
effect save, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Neat.
the escape pods there.
Yeah, I'm good. I rolled 16.
Okay, so you go up to deck 2 and you find there's 3 engineers kind of pausing and having words. There's one very assertive one kind of just saying in a group call, "Are you kidding me though? The council have our heads. Our heads. I mean, not really our heads. They really need us, so much. But so much work to do at home. We can't abscond with random ship. Who knows how long we be gone?"
Oi, any of you bright sparks know how to make an EMP?
What?
I said, any of you bright sparks know how to make an EMP?
I mean, yes. How that's relevant to present conversation of kidnapping?
Ain't gonna be kidnapping. Look, we're just gonna take out that ship so it doesn't do any funny shit to your planet. We'll have you guys right back home in a jiffy.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh god.
Is it assisted because I rolled so high on my persuasion?
No.
This is what
Damn it.
I get the impression that this is what it's like to try and help an old lady across the road bashing you with their handbag. They have no idea, do they? None.
It is a 9 on the dice, which makes it a 7 in total because I've got a -2.
Oh.
I've got a -1 charisma and a -1 persuade.
He cocks an eyebrow in your direction and says, "Yeah, sure thing. That's what they all say. Can you open this door, please?"
Can one of you make me an EMP?
Do you have parts for EMP on board?
Probably got something in the workshop.
Well, what you EMPing?
The ship. Do you guys not listen?
when we're being threatened with indentured servitude on board weird ship, our priorities kind of shift a bit.
Look, I couldn't give a shit if you guys leave or not, if you're cowards, but I need something to take that thing out before those nanites get on your planet, because if that happens, you're all fucked.
Nanites?
Yes. You really don't listen, do you?
Yeah. He said nanites.
Catalina
I
did
know!
also mention nanites.
I know. That's why he's like, you didn't listen.
You? I mean,
Lucky, I'm about to
You
get
said-
angry. Can you please? I don't know. Deal with them before I lose my temper.
you may say nanites,
I'm
but
sorry.
you mean nanites?
He's-
Oh!
Are these? How old are these engineers? Are they 12?
They look like
18,
who are ready for a war. They seem like Karens.
18 to 21.
Oh,
It's like they have rights, not in the war. They don't.
So, in equal measure, after having a talk, these engineers say, "Fine, okay. I guess we are already leaving. As long as you promise it's quick trip, we will stay and help." With the
Yeah, I got it.
Getting angry.
I ain't got no reason to lie to you.
Do you not?
No,
Big
we're
man.
trying to help your people.
Then why are you not join the war?
We are in our own way.
Getting angry.
Didn't you see what we did to those ships out there?
I did. Sweet.
Plan to do something a bit similar, just not so genocidal like your council are trying.
Council doing a genocide? What?
I'm just going to pull out a bottle of vodka and start drinking it in front of the engineers.
Okay.
Maybe wiggle my eyebrows and then turn away and start walking.
Is he not captain? Why captain drunk on job?
He's
How are you drunk on
Harbona.
job?
He's Harbonan. What do you expect?
No, apologies. Rephrase. Why captain get to be drunk on job and us not?
Oh, because
you
you
wanna
all
drink.
want to escape. Maybe if you come be part of team, we will share our booze.
Okay, fine. We just had chats. We agree. It's okay plan as long as you take us home once you're done with this stupid mission, duh?
Ah, I'm not done with
Stupid.
my
Going
family. I want to go
out
home.
the airlock.
Catalina, can you please go into the computer room and do a soft reset? I feel my emotions getting out of control.
No worry, Pim. Can you please let these guys out and lead them to vodka?
They were never trapped. They just can't launch.
Oh,
Then why
okay.
door not? Oh, the shit was locked! I
never
thought
said-
it was locked.
I said locked down. Learn to listen, you little tweed.
I'm going, Pim. I'm going. All of you
They don't look locked.
follow the
What-
captain. The captain will direct you to the nearest vodka location. Okay,
We-
goodbye. And she
We
goes
go
out.
to action stations, it's fine.
Emotionally compromised.
Catalina goes to the computer room and does a soft reset for Pim. Pim, can you just guide me through this to make sure I don't, fuck it up?
Press Control-Alt-I, Enter, to open up the command prompt.
Okay, no problem. And she'll just follow your instructions, and she'll do what you ask.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna roll another mental effect save.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because dumb humans do dumb things. All right,
Yes.
yeah, 18, pretty good.
They're humans. What do you expect them to do?
Be
Self-preservation. So, you have managed to temporarily placate the 10 Harbonan engineers on board into playing ball for now. During this time, you have, taken off towards the ship. It's going to take you time to get there, unfortunately. This ship is making a beeline towards Yakootah, and if you do the same, you will arrive at Yakootah at close to the same time. And while Yakootah's fleet has been messed up, they do still have defenses.
I'm actually going to call all the engineers on the ship and just say, hey, so if you guys are like fucking done or decided, I don't know what the plan is, but you're still here, and I assume you're cool with that for the bit. Can I borrow 3 of you?
What's for?
Weapons, pretty much. Making them.
What kind?
You know, I don't think there's a word for it yet.
That sounds like fun.
I was going to say, I like that.
Alrighty then, we'll come down to the workshop.
Okay. Yeah. 2 engineers join you in the workshop and will assist in whatever kind of shenanigans you're trying to pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lucky would also like to enlist their assistance to making the EMPs, but also see if they can help with his modifications that he wanted to do.
Okay. Lucky goes back down to the workshop, which becomes a buzz with activity. There's 5 whole people working there at once.
I feel like Catalina
Alright,
will
so-
send Lockie a message and just say, keep the engineers busy.
On it.
Oh, I can do that.
I apologize, Catalina. I let my emotions get the hold of me.
It's okay. It happens to everybody. Are you okay?
Yes, but I do not want to turn into a danger for everyone.
I have a quick question. What does Pim's startup screen look like?
It's like Windows XP. No, I was like,
No.
honestly, if I could have it looking like anything, it'd probably be like a more advanced version of the PlayStation 2. You know that noise it made when it starts up with the twisting gems. Yeah.
No, I reckon you should go with a GameCube.
I mean, hang on.
And then as soon as it hits the last blocks, I just fire the plasma beam.
You've got to remember that Darius has been in there and did a bunch of shit with Black Lance. And if we know Darius, he is just arrogant enough to make your startup screen a cartoon version of him hammering away on a keyboard.
Yeah. And just be like, ding, 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 coffee's done. And that's the startup.
I'd just like to say thank you to my mate Chris, aka Farron Mac, for his 1,000 biddies. Or 1,000
Thank
biddies.
you for the donation, Biddy.
And also, happy fucking birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Birthday to you.
Beep
You
boop.
gave us biddies and something else too.
Poo.
You tried. That's the
I,
know
important.
I
what?
tried. It was
Yeah.
terrible.
It's the thought, you know? That's the real present. It's the gift.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right,
gift
I'm
that
going to
keeps
run
giving.
every possible scan I can on this vessel.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to stop scanning.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. So you did hail them. And
Mhm.
as you are like aggressively scanning them, like you're going prostate exam kind of tier of scans on this ship, which is
I'm going at the maximum level that I can.
okay. So you're going full fist prostate exam. Okay.
Yeah, like
Oh
with a
my
ring on.
god,
Yeah.
Rory.
Ring on. Sharp fingernails. Yeah.
Look at
Wow.
Tristan.
I didn't expect that from Rory. Okay.
We got detected by a small man with a very big ring.
No one expects me to.
Exactly what we need is a bloody
Uh,
bypass prolapse. All right, we're
Okay.
gonna scan this shit.
I love being able to occasionally pull out just really weird stuff for you guys. It's great. So,
Oh god.
after about 10 minutes of no response, Pim, you would get a reply from this ship. Hello. This is the, Papadias ship MSG.
I know you're there.
Who? Yes, I answered the phone.
Not
Wha-
you.
What? I'm
I know you're
confused.
there.
Who are you? Hello.
Creepy.
I figured. How goes it all, Dotak?
Oh, I'm not Dotak.
Who are you?
I'm a VI, here to enact the will of Dotak.
Oh, lovely. So, why should I not blow your ship out into space?
You can certainly try.
Ah, that's what the last ship said, and the one before that. I'm starting to think we're at 2-0. Are you going to start making sense?
By my uploaded records, you are the ones who fled from my planet.
I thought you were just a VI.
Yes, I'm a surprisingly in-depth VI. It was logged. It was logged where you were going, and certain allowances were made for a second encounter with you and your crew.
Exactly what is it you're trying to accomplish? There's no point in hiding it. We're going to find out eventually.
Where would the fun be of spoiling the surprise?
Well, honestly, if I find out that you are heading to Yakootah and we do not know the reason, and if somehow you do make it there, we will have no choice but to. And I'm going to clue the rest of the crew in on this call as I say this. If you do manage to invade in Yakootah, while regrettable, it might be wise to just do away with the planet.
Whoa. What? Hey, hang on, Pim. Who are we talking to here?
VI,
Oh, fuck.
please introduce yourself.
Hey, welcome.
No, I meant the VI to introduce himself.
Oh, right. Yeah, you go for it.
But I see the confusion.
You can hear chatter over comms, and as I'm talking to the engineers, of just like,
You do know how fucking magnets work, right?
You have someone new with you, I see.
Not really. I'm kind of old, actually.
All right. Adjusting
Yeah,
parameters.
It's been a long time since I've interacted with, like, AI, VI, that sort of stuff. But, like, you're not even like Pim, are you?
No, much inferior.
Ah, figures.
I've been given a job to do, and I will enact it to the best of my ability.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe I can help you with that job. I like it. I like tech.
Do you really think I would be programmed to be so foolish?
No, but I think you might be programmed to reach mutual goals.
All in favor of blowing up the ship, say aye.
Hold on a tick. There's 14 other ships, and it's pretty clear we can't get all of them.
I dare you.
Look, he's issued a day. We cannot, go back from this now.
You can already see my trajectory. I'm making a beeline for Yakootah. If you come and stop me, you'll be approaching them too.
See, that's the interesting thing. Things on Yakootah at the moment are a little bit unstable, and the wrong move, even unintentionally, might cause that planet to, not really be a goal anymore.
That implies that I wasn't invited.
Ah, that's unfortunate then. Pim, you should probably open fire now.
No, I think maybe we should.
Let's make this simple. Lockie, Charles, Dimitri, Catalina, all in favor of blowing this ship into space dust. Say aye.
I say duh.
I abstain.
I think we should gather more information from it. But if we can't stop
I
it,
We,
I don't know what else to do.
In my opinion, it's completely useless. They already have someone on Yakootah. He said he was invited.
That does not mean he was invited by...
Remember, the Yakootans were trying to get help from Hippodyas.
meaning the help hasn't arrived yet.
Can I shoot this thing now?
Yes. Aye.
I'm gonna start heading towards the weapons control.
Cool.
It's
I'm gonna power up weapons.
Are we even close enough to hit this thing?
not even close.
No, but we're getting ready.
Yes.
Punch it.
You'll be eagerly jumping up and down at the seat of weapons control for the better part of a day until you're in combat range.
Because Lockie, he can do that. He's got.
Yes, he can.
All right.
Oh, wait, if we're more than a day away, then I will stay in the workshop. I have
Okay.
upgrades to do.
Oh, I thought
I
they were
will-
much closer to us.
No, they
Yeah, that's why I said we needed to leave
Yeah.
then.
they like
Oh.
just entered the system, and Pim noticed them just entering the system.
Yeah, and they're beelining straight for Yakootah after entering the system, which means Yakootah hasn't gotten Papadias yet, so I think even Charles can agree. We need to blow this thing up.
I would have loved terribly if you had just gone along with my plan, Catalina. It would have been better, easier, simpler for everyone.
Sorry,
I'm
but it is
going to
not
send.
it is not in human nature to be compliant.
Oh, yeah. If somehow you do manage to get information back to Dotak, please tell him from me. Thank you for the nanite schematics. They have come in handy. And I'm going to send him a poop emoji and then cancel the call.
Hey, Pim, what is our fastest way of intercepting that ship? Because if one of our smaller ships can get there faster,
We won't have the damaging capability. But if possible, we might be able to try and, well, get close enough. I'm not sure what kind of spike drive it has.
The stealth vessel can make it quicker.
Yes, correct.
But
All
It's a
right.
level 4.
Well, in that case, how long do I have?
Until
for what?
How many hours have I got to work?
From the sound
until
of it,
we
one
leave,
day?
or
That's
we're going to attack them now. We need to get on the stealth vessel.
Lucky, grab Vesuvius if you could.
Already packing.
Sadly, I'll have to stay on the Milan.
I don't think there's any point me going yet.
the stealth vessel doesn't have any weapons on it.
No, it does not.
No,
I
but
will have
Lockie
to
has
stay on
a suit
the
of
land.
armor that we can fit into it.
Lockie is the weapon.
Yeah, but we need to like blow it up. So I mean, I have Molotovs, but that ain't gonna do too much.
Not in space, it's
That's
not.
why I need the nerds to make me an EMP.
And my big gun is still. Both my big guns are still on Yakootah.
Yes, they are.
I'm going to.
If you
speed
need a
the
big
land
gun,
towards
just
the
ask
ship.
Lockie.
While you guys figure out what you can do to destroy it, I know I talk a big game, but Pim is realistically unknowing of how fast this enemy ship is. He knows that he has to get close to it.
Well,
Essentially, he's devoting all of his now time to getting there as quickly as possible, optimizing all systems, like full 18 focus towards catching this ship.
the thing is, you can scan it, which you've done. You can see its velocity, I'm pretty sure, which will give you an indication of its speed.
It has the same tier spike drive as the Milan and the Glove Molotov, so it is traveling just as fast as you are. That's why I said it will make it to Yakootah at the same time as you will.
Cool. Is it possible for me to work on a hail virus that will cut down a percentage of their? I'm thinking cyber warfare to get them to go slower.
You can certainly try.
5%.
All right, roll me 2d6, Ali.
Oh, you're trusting me
Please.
with this. Oh boy.
No, I'm not trusting you with it. I'm trusting the heart of the 6s and 5s you've rolled.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
Heart of the dice!
I
Come
love
on,
you,
guys!
Dice. We all love you. We love you, Dice.
Sixes.
Roll
sixes,
it already, Ali. You're making me scared.
Oh, it's a 5 and a 2. It's a 7.
7.
It gets me up to 10. That's fine.
Okay. you spend some time composing this virus, and you attempt to hail the ship again.
Oh, I'm not attempting to hail. It's a dummy hail. It's like it's a caller, but it's sent so that when it rings, the information arrives. It's not meant to be pick up. It's just meant to be just sent and arrived. That's it.
Okay, I feel like
I'm not trying to create a connection. I'm literally just trying to send a data package. You know, sort of like how they do where they hide information inside photographs.
okay. As cool as that would be to concept, I feel like that is a bit beyond the possibility. Ship like this, especially Dotak's ship, would have
True. It's another AI
against this kind of warfare. So
be a cool connection, won't it? Yeah.
yes.
All right.
If you want to try and beam a virus to them, you have they have to like agree to a handshake to have any kind of stable connection to send them.
Cool. All right, I'll do that. Which means that they're going to try and send a virus right back.
Interesting that you would come to that conclusion. Amusingly, though, they don't answer.
Of course they don't. All right, I'm going to keep bunking up a virus. If I can't send it to them, I guess I'll just have to bounce it from Yakootah to them.
Okay.
Hey, Tazi, we got a flight.
I'm on the Molotov still. What am I?
Do you reckon you can connect up with us so we can fly that stealth shuttle at that ship and get me on board?
You want me to fly the stealth shuttle? I had a difficult time last time. Are you sure you wouldn't rather Dimitri?
He's
Take
flying the Milan.
Wait, no. Pim,
No,
can
I'm flying the Milan.
we
Oh,
can...
Dimitri!
Oh, thank God.
Love you, Tazi. I'm going to send a heart emoji.
I love you too, Pim. Last time was just really nerve-wracking, you know?
I understand. I will make you waffles.
I've missed your waffles. Don't make this gross. It's fine.
Never said it was gross. Just it was amusing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I suppose we're in chase now.
So what is the plan?
I don't
I'm
know
going.
what their plan is, but I'm already on the stealth shuttle.
I'm grabbing
Oh,
the Blink.
okay.
I'm grabbing the Blink, the Romney, Vesuvius, and then I'm heading on to Spike Thrower and my mag rifle, and then I'm heading to the.
Yeah, we need
Stealth shuttle.
Charles, Catalina, and Lockie, all of the battle boys and girls, and we need an EMP. Yeah.
I'm
do
gonna
not have
ask.
an EMP though.
I'm gonna ask Charles to stay with me for a bit. If he starts leaving, I'll go.
Hang on, Charles. Can I grab you?
What do you need?
Surgery.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, no.
Do we really have time?
Put the magnet there. So, basically, I saw you do that thing where you removed pain from those guys doing that thing. So do you think you can do that while performing surgery right now? Like, I'm running short on time. We can probably get something up and running soon, but it will make me a hell of a lot more helpful.
How long do you think this is going to be? If we're going to intercept the ship, we need to do it, like, now.
Rory,
Yeah,
check your messages so you know what I'm doing.
I've seen you.
How long do I think this will take?
Oh boy! So the
I'm
complete
planning
job.
to do- I'm planning to do a conscious install of the new cyberware as it's being assembled by me.
Why?
Okay. You will not be able to complete it to the level at which you will be happy anytime soon.
No.
This is quite intricate. You will have to settle on a small piece of this.
Yes, but
The-
one piece that I'm specifically thinking of doing is because I heard nanites. I just wanted to generate enough of an electrical charge to be able to push small bits of metal away from me.
Okay. You're smart enough to know that your best chance of doing this is having the engineers and medical team grab all the specific equipment they need from the workshop and the med bay, piling them onto the stealth shuttle, and actively working on you while you fly there.
All right. So I'm gonna need. Yeah, you grab that. Take it to the shuttle. You take that and Oh, Dr. Lucy, can you please bring a crash cart and I don't know, one of those things that makes your heart start again if it stops?
Who is taking care of baby James?
He'll be fine for like 30 minutes, won't he?
Okay, Pim.
I'll take care of baby James. Let me go get the blowtorch.
Pim, no!
What? I'm just fixing the crib. Jeez.
Fine. Under duress, I will leave James in Pim's not-so-capable hands.
Awesome.
It's not my fault it's useless.
I will whip out the schematics and basically explain to Charles what we're going to do as we're on the way to the shuttle, which is conscious surgery on someone working on electronics.
Look, I know it's not fucking ideal and I can't get all of it up, but if I get some of it up, I can at least be somewhat of a nanite shield for the rest of you, like a portable, I don't know, make sure there's none near me, so as long as you stay close, they won't be near you.
You realize the chance of this backfiring on you is high, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. If I've got Lucy there, I might be able to get it done.
All right. I'm looking forward to it.
You can tell from his face he is not looking forward to it. He is terrified to what he is planning.
Okay. So, Pim is remaining resolute on board the Milan, maintaining a steady course to the destination, while Lockie with the blink, Catalina, Dimitri, Dr. Lucy, Charles, and Jin and Molly pile onto the stealth shuttle and are planning to launch.
Mm-hmm.
So hang on. So just Pim is staying behind. Okay. That's all good. And you guys are launching immediately, and we're like, okay, let's go. And intend to just launch and fly away, which you are able to do.
I just realized the idea is that I'm working on my own nanites or Pimites, yeah, and he has nanites as well. For some reason, I just thought of like a nano war between two sets of nanites, and just everything's going fine. This dude walks over and grabs a coffee, and then it zooms all the way into like nano, and you just see this microscopic nano war of everything dying, and then it just zooms back out, and the dude's like, this coffee's bitter. And just
He hears little popping sounds, but when you zoom back again, it's nukes going off.
War.
Oh my god.
It's like battle, but smaller.
Okay. As the party set out to wage a very violent incursion on a ship Dotak has sent to Papadias for gods know what reason, we're gonna end it there for this week, as I have no plans for the interior of this ship and have to make it.
The fact that you think the interior is going to matter too much?
The interior is going to matter. We're going to need to just absolutely destroy that ship. Like, I don't know how.
Yeah.
The trick is we're not allowed to touch it.
Yeah, Rory, I know I'm going to get absolutely nowhere near as far as producing the full thing that I've given you. but I'm hoping I can at least give myself enough of a magnetic charge to be able to repel nanites, which are very small.
They are indeed very small and decently magnetic. So I'll give you a fair shot on being able to pull it off. I'd say worst case scenario, you fail, but medium case scenario, you can protect like just you.
Yeah, okay.
Best case scenario, you can probably, for a short time, protect everybody.
Okay.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, big.
Here I am repurposing nanites, and Jin's like, yeah, I don't like that. Create
Yeah.
a bubble shield.
Bubble shield. Okay. I hope
that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the full thing once we're off stream.
Okay. Although I do need the toilet, so.
All good. You are welcome to avoid your bowels. We're going to raid.
Yeah,
and
we
figure out
are. Fuck.
who it is we are going to attack.
I'm starting to get tired, and I'm like, I could feel myself fading, and I'm like, oh, just stay awake, stay alive, Alice,
That's
stay
okay.
alive.
There's 15 people watching us. Hello.
Yeah, hi y'all, how you doing?
It's nice to have you here.
Heck
Apologies if you've been saying things. I don't pay much attention to the chat because I have to run the game. But hello.
Well,
It's appreciated you all came.
heck yeah.
Words today.
Indeed.
Let's see who is live right now. Also, if anyone has any suggestions, feel free to throw them out here.
Please do. Who is live? Who is live? How I have no one on my list who is live. My list has grown somewhat.
Okay, no one on the Stormy list. Hey kid, how you doing?
I missed Desert
Got
Bus.
Nerds of the West, Polish Cryptid, Decipher Pup, and Tavern Crawler.
What's everybody up to?
Just put it out there, Rory. Why is this out here?
Nerds of the West are playing Cuphead.
What now?
Cuphead.
I'm digging it.
Yeah, sounds good.
Don't belong there.
Polish Cryptid is playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Decipher Pup is playing Monster Hunter Rise, and Tavern Crawler is
Oh,
playing
Monster Hunter. Go Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, sure.
Monster Hunter.
Hey, thank you for lurking. You're always welcome to come and just listen. We love people that hang out.
Yeah, man.
I was just having a look at who I've got.
We're all insane.
In the membrane.
I mean, technically, your whole brain is a membrane, so if you're insane, you have to be insane in the membrane. There's no other way to be insane.
Don't ruin the song for me.
Wow.
Oh, I won't.
Chris, why do you bring such, intellectualism to this shit?
Because that's who I am.
I know.
Autism fuels me.
Farron, you are right. Sanity is for the weak. Do you hear the voices too?
Okay, are we? Who was playing Monster Hunter?
Decipher Pup.
I
With,
don't know who they are.
Sorry if you're not interested in watching Monster Hunter. It's a personal fave game of mine, so.
I've been playing a whole lot of it lately. I bloody love it.
Personally, I do not like Spark.
That one. It's in the chat.
Oh, I really enjoy Monster Hunter.
Enjoy Monster Hunter to all of our friends who visited today.
Yeah.
Taking on some sort of bull thing at the moment.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. All right, let's do that. It's not someone we've raided before, so.
Okay. As Alice gets that all set up, I will say, hope everybody's had a good time. Our next stream is being helmed by the delightful Ash this Sunday as we continue our Zalnari campaign. Ash, if you would.
Yes. Where the party is on their way to hopefully stop a war.
And go on a date.
Yes.
Hopefully stop a war.
Wait, who's going
got
on a date?
high
Oh
opinions
yeah,
of your-
Kovacs going on a date. Oh yeah, and me, aka Storm, aka the chaos cat of the stream, just acquired a bra of holding. It is now stuffed full of fireworks.
Yep, because nothing bad can ever come from that, and I'm not going to regret that choice later.
No, that's brilliant. That's exactly what a tabaxi needs.
A bra of holding.
Full of
fireworks.
Full of fireworks is the bit that's important.
She has more
What have I done?
explosives than I ever planned for this character, but hey,
Yeah.
it's been good.
Okay, Alice.
Yep. If we're ready,
Pull the lever.
pull the lever, Kronk. Alrighty.
Wrong
And we'll see everybody next time.
I mean,
Bye-bye.
if we now raid the wrong person, that would be perfect.
I can arrange that. No, I'm gonna throw us over to our end screen, and then I will bump the raid. So show this person our love. I haven't watched them before, so it'd be a nice surprise for me too. And I hope you guys have some fun watching someone play some Monster Hunter. Love you all. Catch
Cheers
you
all.
all next time, and
Bye.
see you then.
Bye.